everybody, it's Catherine from Created by Catherine, and it's this week's wrap up. We're here already, guys, so happy Friday. I've got 2 squares to show you because I hadn't finished last week's properly. So this week's square is on the left. So last week's, I've decided that I'm going to put all the squares, because we've only got 2 more left, guys, for our slow stitch square project. So I've decided that I put them all in my, my Rachel journal, as I call it, and so that I can always have a flick through what I did for our very first project together. So I finished this off now. You saw me do the beading on Tuesday. I've put some more beading here, and then one of my washer circles that I make with thread and flat washers. I've put one of David's pieces on here from the paint chips that I put in the shop as collections, because quite a few of you were interested in buying those. But what I've done is I've wrapped round, if you remember this thread going way back to probably week 1, this thread that's got all the multicolours and a bit of glitter on it. I've wrapped that round before I stuck it down, and I put an eyelet in. And yeah, I'm happy with how that's turned out. And then on this one, I've put a couple of my favourite little pieces, Indian trims that I've been hoarding. Again, another one of my circle washer embroideries to tie into this one on the other page. You saw the bullion knot, because bullion knot was our stitch, bullion knot and beads. And yeah, I put some more of that thread on there and stuck that on there, so I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, let me know how you're doing with yours. We've got 2 more left. I'd like you to come up with some suggestions as well, what you fancy doing next project. So we've got 2 more squares left, and then let me know what you want to do for Tuesday sewing. If you'd like other things shown, or machine embroidery, or whatever, just give me some idea of what you'd like, and I can sort of plan around that, really. I'm quite versatile with it. But yeah, hoping the same lovely group's going to join in as is doing the square project. So yeah, let me know some ideas what you'd like. So a few hellos this week to new subscribers. So hello and welcome. So I've got Christine Cadile. Now, I'm not sure if it's Cadile or Cadelli, so I apologise if I've pronounced that wrong. Laurie Burnell, Dottie C, My Altered Muse, Laurie G, Julia's Art Adventures, and anybody else. If I've missed you out, I've gone by the list that I get from YouTube. So if I've missed you out and you've subscribed this week and want hello, then please leave a message down below for that. Now, what channels have I been enjoying this week? Well, there's a couple, really. Now, I've recently started watching and enjoying Arn and Carlos. Now, probably I'm late to this party, because I think they've got thousands of subscribers, Arn and Carlos, and they are lovely. They're Scandinavian, I believe, and they do a lot of knitting. So I think it's Knit Along with Arn and Carlos, but I think they are knitwear designers as well. So I do believe that they design many patterns for Rowan patterns and yarns, and they're really, really lovely couple of chaps. So go and check them out if you don't know of them. It's probably only me in the whole wide world that's late to the party, as usual. And then also I want to mention Miranda Mills. Now, I found Miranda initially through BookTube, so with Jane Catherine on Books, my BookTube channel, and she has a BookTube channel as well. But she's so interesting to listen to. So she talks about classics, and she tells you loads about Jane Austen and various other classic writers, if that's your bag. But also She's going to be doing more. She's recently moved to Yorkshire from London, so she's going to be doing more nature type videoing. She also has a blog, which I can't remember now what it's called, but if you go on to Miranda Mills on YouTube, she's got a list of all her social media down there. And yeah, there's a lot about lifestyle, a blog, loads of interesting things about food and drink and various lifestyle things and well-being. So I thought I'd mention her because although, you know, I found her on my booktube channel, I think she's got things to offer that that are really great for both audiences, really. So they're those this week. Now, beads, the homemade beads. What I've done here, really, just to show you that you don't just have to use the beads as beads, you know, as dangles. So yeah, they're great. We can put loads on our dangles, off our journals and whatever. But I'm really pleased. I did a few more off camera. And the colourings in some of these, I don't know if I can I lift it up a little bit, David? Hopefully so. It's going left a bit, right a bit, stop, join the golden shot. The markings, I've done some smaller ones, so they are really lovely. You can see how they've wrapped round, so you've got more of a better shape if you do it round the skewer, I feel, but it doesn't really matter, they're not meant to be perfect. But look at the lovely colorations in there, and I've put it on just to show that you could use it as a topper, you know. I did that, and then this will be, I'll cover this and make this a journal cover, and something else on there. My heart's a bit wonky, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, lot of love within this heart. And just to show you that, think outside the box a little bit and see what else we could do. I'm going to put my thinking cap on this week and see if I could come up with some other ideas of what we can use these handmade beads for, other than dangles and beads in as beads. So yeah, watch this space. So that's that. I hope you had a go and you enjoyed it. I know that I did get questions about that not everybody has the heat blow tool and the you know, for doing the embossing. Thank you, couldn't think straight then. Embossing. So somebody suggested could use Mod Podge. I think it's worth a try because it's a similar, you know, probably don't use the matte one. If you want more of a silky finish, use the gloss Mod Podge. And then somebody else is going to try their try the Ranger collage medium, matte collage medium, which is one of, you know, the collage medium is one of my favourite things. It just gives a beautiful finish to journal covers. So there's no reason why I don't think that beads can't get the same finish with using them. So I've covered that now. Last but not least, because it's a short one this week, because I've been a bit of a good girl and I've tried not to you know, do too much this week because of my hands. I did a lovely journal for my sister's birthday, and I used some gorgeous material featuring Thelwell. Now Thelwell is a renowned cartoonist, and all to do with horses and funny things to do with horse riding. And my sister, when she's younger than me, she's 4 years younger than I am, and she always used to draw me some of these Thelwell cartoons. I've still got some, and yeah, so I made her a journal with that material and some of the images, but obviously, you know, it was a special present, so I haven't filmed it. So I'm going to share my stash with you now and just tell you I'm right excited about this. You can't see them properly. Okay, there's only 3 of these, and this is for share my stash this week, and this is a Christmas surprise pack. So I've done 3. They've got the same number of contents in. Obviously there are, you know, there's things in there that have been created by myself. They have at least one journal in there. In fact, in these they've got 2 journals in, and also some lovely material to cover a 3rd journal if you want to do that. I'm not going to tell you anything else what's in there. They are all packed up, ready to go. They've got some lovely sari silk round from my antique sari silk stash, and we are putting them in the shop for £65. That's 65 British pounds including postage. Now that's a really good bargain. There's roughly £85 worth of goodies in here, and so this is a really special price. As I say, there's only 3, so if you want to get one for yourself or get one for a crafty friend, I think they're very good value for money. As I say, you know, you're making a big saving there. Free postage, and it's just as a big thank you from David and I for supporting the channel. And yeah, it's very hard when you start a new channel, and it's hard work, but it is enjoyable, and it's enjoyable because of the community that we are building out there. And yeah, it's really lovely to talk to you all, and to, you know, you all engage in the comments and things. So this is a bit of a thank you really, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there for your money. And yeah, some people charge £65 just for the journal, don't they? You know, when they're rich and famous. Well, not rich, but famous. They've got thousands of subscribers. So yeah, so we're going to be putting those on. Again, if you want to reserve one of these before they go on, so to make sure that you don't miss out, then, you know, drop us an email so that we can reserve it before David puts it in the shop tomorrow. I think that's fairest way, as we normally do. For those of you that, you know, that are subscribers to the channel, and I think it's only fair you get a little bit of a head start there. So yeah, excited. Right, I think that's it for this week then. Thank you so much for joining me as always. I think we're going to have a quiet weekend this weekend. It's been a busy week. I've been to and fro, as you know, hospital appointments, GP appointments, goodness knows what. So I think I'm just going to have a relax this weekend, get a bit of reading in, and yeah, hopefully it's fine. Take Nelson for some nice walks. So thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend, all of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and just keep yourself safe out there, guys. Okay, keep safe. We need you to keep coming back and joining us. Bye for now.